I am nothing. And as soon as you start to think about your possessions and what you have, I am nothing. I am nothing. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And once you get rid of all those things that you think make yourself up, and you close your eyes and you say, I am not this body. I am not these arms, these legs. I am just the observer of all of these things. You'll start to feel and hear the silence and the power that you've been here for so much longer than just this body and brain. You're not this brain. You're not this nervous system. You've been here for so much longer. And if you don't limit yourself to what you're experiencing here, and you know that there's other things, that you're a watcher, you're an observer, that you're just here observing and taking in information, that this universe will start to shift in your direction. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the channel. You're watching High Power, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for raising your vibration, your frequencies with High Power Now on Etsy. We are so in that love frequency and that 432 hertz that we cannot help our smiles, we cannot help our passion, we cannot help telling our neighbors. So this video really quickly is going to be about your Moldavite disappearing, going to another frequency. What is that? Has it happened to you before? Write in the comments. So how do we explain this phenomenon? Has it happened to you before? So I have another video about me losing an angel chime piece, one of my beloved 14-gram angel chime pieces. They went missing for several months, right? And I had this dream finally that I was finding my car that I had lost in the dream and a computer. And then I woke up from this dream and I had this feeling, overwhelming feeling of finding something. I felt so good that I had found something that I had lost, and I woke up from this dream. Then about 10 minutes later, I had a phenocite in my pocket. I dropped it outside of my pocket accidentally, or maybe on purpose, subconsciously. And then I ended up reaching down to get it in my garage. And then I ended up finding the angel chime right 10 minutes later after having that feeling from the dream. So same thing happened today. So this never happened before, but a customer paid for next day shipping on High Power Now on Etsy. Shout out to Anna for being so cool, so chill, for being one with the universe, because she was amazing. Just Moldavite puts you in contact with the most amazing people who are aligned with your life. So thank you, shout out to Anna. And basically, I sent next day shipping, the first day that she purchased the Moldavite from High Power Now on Etsy. And then the package had not gotten any notifications of tracking. And basically today, a week later, I was calling on the phone daily trying to track this package down. She lives in Florida, so it's not that far of a travel, but every 1 out of 500 packages, maybe Moldavite will go on its own journey. So basically, I had this dream this morning, or this AM. I don't like mornings because who died? Nobody. Basically, I woke up from this dream of losing my car, and I remembered back to the moment where I lost that angel chime and I had lost my car. So I went back into my dream. I was able to go back into that same dream. I took a pair of keys and started hitting the lock button. And then I started following the sound to where the car would be, because I had seen it play in the dream and parked the car specifically on top in this parking lot, and it wasn't not there anymore. So I started hitting the button when I went back into my dream, followed the sound, and I was trying to find my car. I went into this restaurant, right? And I was speaking to the manager on the phone. The manager was telling me, oh, we don't take cars, especially not on a Tuesday. And I was saying, but I can hear my car. So I hung the phone up. I started following the sound. It started getting louder and louder and louder. And as I approached it, I was going through all these different alleys and spaceways, and I got really loud, and then boom, I woke up and I looked at my phone and I saw a text from USPS, and they had found the package. It was to be delivered today. And I was like, that's the same thing that happened with the angel chime. So sometimes Moldavite will just disappear on you. And it's happened to me with some of my personal pieces, where when I first started getting Moldavite, it would just disappear. And I was like, no, I just got this in the mail. How did it disappear? And it's not a matter of bad luck. It's about, I believe that these beautiful tektites, they have such a high vibration that we cannot really understand or put a limit, or we cannot call it something and put a label on it. It's such a high frequency that it has the ability to go off here. It's not limited by this plane. Remember, Moldavite came from outer space. It's a piece of a meteorite that crash landed here. So it didn't really come from here. It was formed here, but it came from like outer space. So I think it has the ability to go here and there. And you know, this is just one of my theories, but it's happened to so many people before that it's just disappeared and reappeared. And it's just so amazing that you have to record it, you have to talk about it. So I'm asking you, have you had an experience with Moldavite where it will disappear on you? Like a lot of people, maybe you've heard of the monatomic gold that I love to talk about, and we're going to have more videos on that specifically. So monatomic gold is this special thing that, you know, disappears and goes into a different reality because it cannot be contained. So is it the same thing? What is your experience? I would love to hear about it. Have you had dreams where you lost a Moldavite and then you found it later? I think it has to do with that sensibility of, you know, you have that feeling in your body like you found something in your dream and you bring it to reality. So you can use this in manifesting. If you have a dream and you want to go back into that dream, as long as you just close your eyes back again, have that confidence that you can re-enter. And especially right when you wake up, you know, right when you wake up in the AM, you know, your DMT that's in your pineal gland is its most active because your body's sleeping, right? And that's what we want to mimic when we go into meditation. We want to mimic our bodies sleeping, and this DMT is just flowing and flowing and flowing, and the colors, and you can go right into that reality. You're right there right now. It's not high power yesterday, it's not high power tomorrow, it's high power now, because you can step right into that reality. And that's what I was able to do. Go right back into that dream and experience what you want. And I started pressing the button and following that sound. And next thing you know, that Moldavite was found. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it makes you think about how to manifest and how to put yourself right in the moment of what you're desiring, because it's right there for you. And like I like to say, it's heaven on earth right now, folks. I pray and command that you are experiencing heaven on earth right here, right now, because we are building it, folks. It's right here, right now. You have to feel that high vibration. And if you do feel that high vibration, pass it to someone else, help someone else. I was talking to my father this morning, and he was telling me about how he was experiencing you know, his eyes opening up to these higher frequencies. And you know, from coming from him, who always was a skeptic about things, you know, he felt the Moldavite and he was shocked, and his eyes started opening up to the different frequencies. And he's like, I really believe in manifesting. I really believe in all these frequencies and manifesting. So it's so important just to have these conversations with people around you, because you never know the people that you least expect it. I did not think that I was someone that would ever feel the high vibrations of a tektite, a crystal, of nothing, because you know, I would have said someone's crazy. But that's why it's such a blessing. You can just go to High Power Now on Etsy. You can put something right in your hand, plop, and you can start to feel the pulsing. And then what Moldavite will do is start cleaning out your chakras, and hopefully after, you know, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, if you keep it on you as long as possible, you're going to feel that your chakras cleansing out, and all of a sudden you'll start feeling that pulsing, that oneness frequency. And from that reality, there's no longer a desire for things outside of yourself, because you are everything. You are this universe. You don't need to reach outside of your current state. See, everything in my life right now, and I have so many blessings. I am so grateful for the many blessings in my life. But everything, it comes from right here in this body, in this space. There's nothing that I desire that is outside of this body, because I have everything in the universe inside me right here, right now. You have to claim that. And once you claim that, you can start manifesting that it appear to you, it show itself, show its face to you. Because if it's this or that, whatever it is that you're desiring, it's right from inside you. See, the reason why most people, they try manifesting and it doesn't work. Reasons why, everybody says, yeah, go get the secret. And, all these millions and millions of people, probably billions of people now, have seen the secret. But how come everybody's not manifesting left and right? It's because people are saying, I want this, I want that. And as soon as you say, I want it, you're saying that I don't have it. That's the only language that the universe understands. It's hearing, I don't have this, I want it. You can want something so badly. You can want it with every ounce of your body, your soul. I say, I want it, I want it, I want it. And you can build that feeling up. I want it, I want it, I want it. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. But the second part is more what you have to grab for. You have to say it's mine. You have to go all the way to say it's mine. It's already mine. It's already here. And celebrate that. And it's not something that is separated from yourself. Like the table over here, the Moldavite, another person, they're all part of the same thing. We're all part of the same person. Like a person 100 years ago is the same as the person today, except different information is being transferred. There's no such thing as time, except we just have made clocks to clock it. So we know when to have a meeting next week at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday. We know when to expect a package in the mail. But there is no difference between me and you and I. We are all this universe. There's no difference between you and this dream that you want to manifest, that you desire to manifest. Put all of your wants and your needs and throw them out, okay? And then start with, I am nothing. I am nothing. And as soon as you start to think about your possessions and what you have, I am nothing. I am nothing. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And once you get rid of all those things that you think make yourself up, and you close your eyes and you say, I am not this body. I am not these arms, these legs. I am just the observer of all of these things. You'll start to feel and hear the silence and the power that you've been here for so much longer than just this body and brain. You're not this brain. You're not this nervous system. You've been here for so much longer. And if you don't limit yourself to what you're experiencing here, and you know that there's other things, that you're a watcher, you're an observer, that you're just here observing and taking in information, that this universe will start to shift in your direction directly to help you out, because it recognizes that you recognize yourself. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that we can experience heaven on earth together. And if you have not experienced it yet, keep on it. You're right on the right journey. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Thanks for joining in the conversation. Thanks for helping people raise their vibrations by sharing your experiences. We do free giveaways all the time. So keep staying tuned, keep listening in, and just thank you for joining in the fun. It's a beautiful day to be alive and to be right here, right now. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, love, unconditional love, and blessings highest.